like white here. It's King's Indian. I'm using almost the same strategy. Just what I'm using is I don't hurry up so much with the c4. Most of all, I'm hurry up with h3. First of all, prevent that. And second, I'm ready for the e5, so just move my bishop to the safety square, bishop h2. In this case, I prevent bishop g4. So this could be the only one little note of white, how he could simply play h3 before that. How the choosing of the colors happened. Okay, he simplified now. But okay, now white is having anyway pair of bishops, so position is not super closed. There is availability to close it, like push, 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 but it's not really so easy. I don't find the idea behind that move. Also, computer is agreed that this is not so great strategy to move the rook in front of that pawn. Most of all, black has to be ready to push e5, e4 with this plan, this threat. By the way, rice is not... No, I have still rice in the mouse, but I put out one drop, one piece. It was 2 days ago. Son doesn't play against d4. All right, there we go. Rook b1, potential b4, b5. This looks very good plan. What else could do white? Let's create a plan in this position, because already we crossed the opening part, so we have to start thinking about the middle game plan. Thank you, Strawberries. Hey. How are you doing? Thank you for the great continuation. 10-month subscriber. So happy to see this, and let me know if you guys, all of you, organized to play and to follow the program of the Excel sheet. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask everything. Feel free to ask everything on the Discord. Sync request. Oh no. So that is very underrated. I'm fine. I find out a good teammate in 4-player chess just little before, and now I'm analyzing board 2. So out of rook b1 and b4, b5, we can focus about the center too. Barbie girl. We don't have this into the channel points. Play music. Yeah, but playing music could be after I start playing against viewers. Right now, I'm trying to explain you a little bit more ideas out of this sub-battle where we lost and we didn't feel so good after the loss. Yeah, I don't like so much dancing and singing during the stream for the moment. Maybe I can relax soon after 2 years. Oh yeah, playing, but I'm not sure in Spotify how to do it. I just have a stream beats out of Harris Hauer, what I'm using for. And oh, Mr. Jingles is also having an airplane in front of the account. That's so nice. Okay, guys, focus about that. Let's searching for more ideas. Punishment. Queen c2, I like it, and maybe white can think about simple centralize all the buff rooks and push e4, d5, e5. You can check out that Faccini is not playing so good, like move the rook here and then bring the rook back to b8 means that he doesn't have a clear idea, he just play very, very fast. Okay, so I really like the idea with just simple centralize all your pieces and then think about push, push, push something in the center. But also a through b4, b5 is standard plan to break through soon this pawn structure. Also c5 could be great. So let's check out how line bg was continuing. I know very well that Fortini is playing many empty moves. Also in our game, in the sub battle when I support Mr. Bogner. I guess Atlan BG has to keep going with the general plan, like b4, c5, also knight b5 is so powerful. Boom, boom, boom. I like deep house music also. But there's some copyright anyway. Every time YouTube asks me about if I don't use these string beats or any other music. Logis play d4? What did Logis play against d4, you mean? Okay. Plus 1.8, so we look like winning here. Yeah, he could win because there are more rating points difference, and he play very simplify. I didn't expect that, so. But he was black pieces for the other hand, and maybe the other guy is not so bad too. Pawn up, without pressure, without counterattacking. It's increasing to almost +3 right now for white side, so looks like we are winning here. a4. The main question is how to increase the advantage. I could keep this like rook fd1 and push c5 as fast as possible to work on the backward weak pawn on d6. So even if c5 is working, I think this is kind of wasting of time. If c5 is working immediately, let's check out if this is lost. Very weak for well, there is some pressure, you know, we're late with the match, so you can customize the colors, yeah. If you mean to flip, you just go on the top of the board and you have a sign, flip the board, which is not showing at all, but you should go there with the mouse and it's gonna show. e4. Now, plus 4.7 after rook fd1, just attacking the knight. Putting Logis in 1-8, 1-8, 1-9 is cheating. Move away the knight and we just take d6. It's +6. Oh my god. Okay, so it has to be some pressure, super pressure in the center. It has to be some super pressure in the center. Add one more person here. And you can check out my favorite players, by the way. Everyone is Russian. I'm not. I don't know what you talk about. All right. Blame it. Okay, so c5 here looks very nasty. So if opponent just capture, if takes here, he's going to be under pressure again after rook fd1 anyway. Boom, boom, boom. If there is a c6 protection, probably we can simply occupy the weak square. Knight d6, this monster is coming. The rook discover attack. Pawn f5 is also under attack. It's kind of double attack. Bishop c4 attacking the knight. Very powerful position. Okay, Thunder, but I'm not Russian. So please check out my bio and you can check out from which country I am. I'm not Russian. I even don't know Russian, so I'm from Bulgaria. I understand it. I can read about it, read chess Russian books, but I cannot speak. I have problems with speaking. Okay, c5. Boom, boom, boom. Push, push, push. You have to push on time, guys. You have to push on time. Push a5. Okay, he's just doing that to get rid from this pin. You wanna ban Sarhane? I'll time some beggar. You can time out Sarhane, but not ban him. Karpov Tao. Kimi Liu. Almost sugar. Okay. Judith, you moved me to the second place, but actually I'm not really so powerful. I'm not even the best 10 of in the world. There are many Russian, Ukraine, China, um, Georgian, even Romanian, but Georgian are stronger, like ladies in the world. Uh, But I'm not the worst streamer also in the world, like less ratings, so there are many others who are having more viewers and having poor rating, but who cares? People like them, probably they're just attractive, they just try to show you some content. Maybe it's also connected with the quality chess, but you feel free to follow them. So anyway, so white is still good. White is still good here. Still feeling very good. You're not 1-8. Well, depends on which time control, guys. You can be 1-8 on 3 minutes, but you can be 1400 on bullet. So depends on which time control you talk about. You won 3 games! Oh, Mr. Jingles, that's so good news. Okay, black is definitely coming, step by step, coming to him. So let's check out about this maneuver. I'm not pretty sure I like that. It's kind of good discover attack, searching for a way to simplify, but it's kind of passivity, so you go back now. Well, guys, you can be 1-2 in bullet, and then you can just lose, so he donate you his bullet rating, and you can donate him your daily chess rating. Blitz rating. He could be about 1-9, yeah, 1-9, 2000 rating, I guess. If he's having a little bit patience, but if he doesn't have this rating, then that's mean that something is wrong. He didn't play very often, or he didn't concentrate very often. So many factors in chess. I think Logis is about 1-9, 2000 rating, yes. Oh, your points are mine! Oh, your points are mine. Okay, let's find out a better move, more active than 92. Push! Push! Everything is well protected, so even now it's better to capture with a knight. No, but then take and take. Okay, let's take with the pawn, because it's discovered deck. When you bring the rook to the 7th rank, step on his neck. Look at that. Look at that. You're going to chill. Whoa, 300 games last 2 days. That's too much. 20 of them are mine. 20 of them belong to me. You play unrated. Well, I leave that choice to you, but for me, I prefer to have rated games. So if you're really stronger than the other guy, let's do it. Let's play with more confidence. Crush him. If you have a huge rating difference, then you have to crush him then. And if you're worried about that, oh, even we can push d6 next. Wow. This could be a win for us, but Artlamberg has to be more confident into the queen's side part attacking, most of all in King's Indian, London system variation. Black is slow here. So let's check out if c5, h5, if he follow anyway his plan, who is going to be faster. So let's say rook fc1, again we want to go there. So now if he wish to stop this, then he pay less attention to the king side part and we simplify, and white will be again much better, and this is a huge weakness. We have potential this move counter-attacking after we protect the knight. If g4, rook c7. If g takes h3, checkmate threat, just simple g3. You can still see that white dominate completely on the queen side part. And black is having problem here. Just white is having a simple defending move, and that's it. Enough defense. All the time there is still discover attack on the board. And I'm not sure what could black do. Let's keep that. King h1. I just know that Sotar is completely out of his rating range. He's playing for much stronger level. Oh, he just came to the chat. Just talking about him. So we talk about Grand Prix. I guess Taboric is also playing, for example, in classical chess. Sotar and Taboric are stronger, and Logis and Axis are stronger into the faster chess. But it will be a great competition because you have everything in this Grand Prix. You have everything. So you can work on your weaknesses like this. Putting yourself into the out of your comfortable zone. So maybe you can open your eyes and you can see more mistakes of you there. You can see your weaknesses completely. Hehe, so tired. Cheers. I jumped to the second coffee after analyzing of these games. So just Artline BG could believe more in his queenside part attacking here. Push c5 as fast as possible. Use his initiative on the queenside part as fast as possible. Not start playing passive. Oh, Grand Prix is a close tournament between close area of my students, but they're only with the similar rating. What I really think so, they deserve it, so they're close each other. I guess it's a rating range between 1.7 and 1.9 rating. Just 6 people at all, and it's a close tournament, what we talk about in the chat. It's a secret tournament, but you can follow the games, yeah. So, these are between Jaxur, Sotar, Strobex, Taboric, Logis, and who else I forgot about? I forgot about somebody. 6 people at all. Yeah, and check Merlin, yes. Check Merlin, exactly. Okay, f3. Okay, this is a definitely first bad move. By the way, when you being under attack, not every time you should pay so much attention. Not every time you should pay so much attention. You won bullet. Woo! It's not a surprise. You won bullet even against me, so. Hehe! Van Richtenfrost, how are you doing? Oh, underrated, and me underrated. Everyone is underrated. So, maybe in the end of the tournament you will know maybe your power much more than now if you play only bullet or only blitz. Overrated, underrated, overrated. What else? Okay. f3 is a bad move in this case, so if g4 is coming, it's still nothing. It's still nothing. So maybe white is still having time for counterattack on the queenside part or bring the knight back, because knight is a great defender also of the g3 square. Alright, g4. We can eliminate now this pawn. Looks like free pawn. I know it looks dangerous, but maybe it could be counterattack against black too. So it's not so much benefits when black open up the game too. Oh, okay. Sauna time. Oh. Sauna time. Alright. So I guess g4 is even impossible if you just stay in the center like that solid, and still prep c5 with this pressure anyway. This is the general basic plan of white. Pawn up, but he did a mistake that he paid too much attention to his attacking f3, and this looks like a blunder because of e4, some computer move. So if you take like this, there's a knight takes e3 though. He gets rid from the pin, that's the idea behind. if he capture with the knight, it's gonna be the same powerful capture. And if you capture with the queen, there is a probably bring the rook. Boom, boom, boom. I'm spamming, yes. Okay. Great spammer. So, but he didn't find out e4. It's two computer move, I guess. e4. It's crushing down in the center. And now the best decision is close the game. Close a little bit the center and keep going with c5. Super move. Probably knight e4. And now push, push, push. There we go. If g4 breakthrough, we can simple go to the knight b3. Simplify. And this is gonna be still nothing. There is no checkmate. It's gonna cost time to bring the knight to g3. So let's say they simplify. We take like this h4 push and bring the knight here. And what? We just have a rook g1. It's super safety. So sometimes we're worried about threats. What didn't exist at all on the board. What didn't exist on the board. So we just helped the opponent. This is still fine. 94 now is bad for some reason. Probably because e5 is already opened. So he didn't push at all. He didn't push c5 at all the game. Jenny in the bottom is advanced. He's about 2000 rating. Okay, queen a3 with potential this. It's complicated game already. Wow, now there is some discovered attack. Which one has to be the best? Let's make a poll to wake up the chat. Three. What else could be knight c5? Knight takes g5. I can have a last suggestion, knight f2. Knight f2 is bad, but knight d2. Alright, let's make a fast poll of 2 minutes. Where do you prefer to move away the knight, guys? There is a good discover attack. So which one is the best one? It's not completely winning. It's not completely winning, but it's simplifying. And again, there will be less pressure around our kingside part if we simplify too much pieces. Please check out the Discord and feel free to leave your chess.com account and your blitz rating. We need more people into the upcoming sub battle on Thursday. Hope so tomorrow we can collect the whole team. Fiumcetta is a great commentator. She's living with the Grandmaster Alex Astane, I think so. They're couples, so they're a good team. Strong one. Yeah, sure. Yeah, if you promise that you're gonna keep your queen, I wish you, of course. I'm not sure if he's a Grandmaster, International Master or Grandmaster. Alex Astane. You can check out in FIDE. Not just talking. Not here. Maybe I can check out here. Or just in Google. You dislike all the moves? Nobody voting. We're waiting for you, yes. Players. I'm not sure about his name. Players. Rating. Oh, Tabrich is here. Good morning. Alex Astane. I cannot find him. Oh, yeah. Alex Lopez. Oh, he's International Master. Ireland. Okay. That's her. I find out him. Wow, super strange photo here without beard. 2-4-30 player, 2-5 blitz, 2-4 rapid. Okay. Pawn already closed. Knight takes f6 dominate. Dominates. So you were thinking about knight c5. Yeah, it's interesting this cover attack, guys, because nothing is clear where you should move away. As I said, as I mentioned before, this is the best move into the computer move, yes? You should simplify. You should simplify to having less pressure on the your kingside part, because anyway you know that g4 is coming one day. Next step is very important, to go for the open file. Now maybe you don't have so much time for c5, or you can get a hanging pawn structure next. No, it's after the trade, white's position is much better. You still have a pair of bishops, and one day you can activate this bishop on this diagonal. After c5, you can work on their weaknesses. e5 is also kind of open, so if you bring this rook here, I'm ready to simplify more and more and more. Don't forget about that white is having extra pawn. How black could be better? After as much as possible you simplify, of course white is completely winning in this endgame. Okay, so he didn't do that. He didn't do that. He pushed c5 now. This is still working. Discover attack. Bring the rook to the open file. Okay, he took. Knight takes c6. Okay, now this is kind of bad because of g4. Simple chess, exactly. He has to play simple chess because extra pawn here on a5. Fercini just lose a pawn for, I don't know, for some strategy, or just because kind of blunder. I cannot be sure. Feel free to come to the Discord, please, and subscribe for the upcoming sub battle if you want to play in the team. Good night, Jaxer. Good night. Thank you, thank you, thank you, being with us today. Push, push, push. b5 looks slightly better than this move. So white pays zero attention. Losing the central pawn is not that logic, but the idea is a counter attack, I guess, and put him in trouble now. Put him in trouble. Push, push, push. Now the pawn is open, so after we eliminate the c7 pawn, we have this availability to push the pawn. All right. He didn't do that. He just played bishop f3 and now he's in trouble here. Last mistake, bishop h3. So maybe he's still better move 37. White is still winning. What now has to be the move for white, chat? What has to be the good move for white to hold on the advantage? Actually, there's only one move now. What is holding on the position? Kind of fresh outside, but it's kind of also cold. Okay. Bishop f3. No. Queen h3. No. Everything looks very, very bad. Yeah, everything looks bad for white. Queen h3, there's a bishop d4 check and you're gonna be in trouble, followed by bishop d4 and knight f2. Bishop d4 and knight f2 is the general threat. How we can prevent this? Rook takes f4. Wait, rook takes f4 is losing a piece, no? Rook takes f4, queen takes g4. There's a rook here, come on. Just play simple chess. There's only one move who is leading the advantage, who is keeping on the advantage. Bishop h3 was played by Artline BG and he's getting worse after this move. Only one move is holding on the advantage. 6 a.m. here. Okay, for me it's 7:50. Already lunch, yeah. Rook f3. What? How do you keep the bishop? Hello? Sarhane start blundering terribly. Are you solving puzzles, Sarhane? You're getting worse for some point. How rook f3? How do you keep the bishop, man? Try to keep the bishop. We have to prep for the food. There's so much celebration now. On the 5th and on the 7th, we're gonna have a holiday. No, 6th we have holiday. Saint George. Cannot be bishop d7. Yes, exactly. Cannot be bishop d7 because of rook e5 though. So if you move here, there's a rook e5, rook h5, and boom, 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 unstoppable. So how to stop that? Finally, we have Taborich and Saltair. Finally, we have some powerful people in the chat. Bishop e6, bishop e6 +1, but +1 is holding on only on the one line. Everything else, white become worse, like happened in our game, board number 2. It's getting worse and worse. Deflection, f3, and now this move is out of makes sense and out of sense. I mean, and it's now evaluation increase about +6 for black, but not after this move. After this move, because knight e2 gonna be unstoppable and crushing down attack here. It's terrible. Yeah, rook a d1 looks like zero pressure. When pieces are on the 3rd rank, it's too much. It's too much. Hey Wigner, good morning. How are you doing? Still, this is working, and white is not that super lost. It's just -1. It's just -1. Bishop e6. Yeah, we have about 5 wrong moves in the chat too, so it's not so easy. Maybe they have already seconds. I understand that. So he played rook d1, and now soon the game is over. Oh, c6. Completely wrong way. He can push. He can push, and then I don't know, bishop e5. What's going on with this bishop? Push, king h1, bishop e5. Looks bad. He's back in the game, by the way. It's not lost here. f4. Computer shows even game now. After, let's say, bishop g3. And maybe rook has to come here. Okay, this was blunder. I guess this was the final blunder, one of the final blunders. Because rook g6 is coming, play simple chess. King h1, and when rook g6 is coming, just queen somewhere. Somewhere, I said, because you have plenty of options. You have also this, you have also this move. You don't need to open up his monster. So this pawn is covering our defending. Prevent bishop e5 using the pin. Successful. So this is a completely favor to the opponent to push there. And now he has to sacrifice the queen. There's nothing else how he can save up this. Because if he move away, anyway rook g8 is coming. This was the other problem. He opened up his rook next. He just shouldn't touch the f pawn and just get rid from the g file. G file is the weapon of black, so we have to get rid from losing our. I was still having some hopes here because the game is full of mistakes for the both players. Farcini was playing too fast too. So here is about 1.20. It's not so much, 1.90. Okay, +2 for black. Too much. 5.4. Okay. 2, 3 plus. Okay, king h2. I'm gonna inform you that this is not so lost to me because white is having something like fortress, and he tried to have a check. And about, yeah, you have a new cactus, you have new submarine, and you have no new purple angel. So you have some new emojis, new emotes, and new badges too. Which one you have? Oh, you have the Rook. So there got the Rook. It's about the 7 month subscriber. You have the funny Rook in front of your account. Jenny is having the airplane. Sarhane and Sautar are the same. Okay, Rook activity. You have to play more with the Rook this month. Okay, so I don't think so white is completely lost here. There is still some hope on the way. Full 10 in the IQ test. Hey, Joes. Chess master, please. Hey, Joes. It's not so easy in chess. You cannot do this for 2 days. It's just 0.6, 0 point or maximum +1 for black. I guess white shouldn't leave h-file because that's his power too. Well, if king is coming here, you can try some kind of check, but it's kind of good fortress for the king. Look at that. And you can move this rook here, or you can move this rook here, and then flexibility check, 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 or discover attack. So it's not completely lost. It's not completely lost. 11-month subscriber. I forgot what was this. Oh, it's Tiger. Is it too small? You cannot check it out? It's Tiger with the star. You have Tiger with the star. You have white Bengal tiger. It's one of my best. Maybe I can search it for better picture if you cannot see it. Badges. Some of the badges are small, yes. Hey, Chess Lions. Hey, how are you doing? You need bigger screen, yeah. I'm pretty fine. I'm pretty fine. So move like bishop f2 also, guys, is close to the draw because bishop and rook, but creating something like fortress. I repeat that this is kind of fortress because only queen cannot attack so easy the white king. You need activity of you need support of the black king too, but it's very hard to coordinate these two pieces. Bengal tiger is having cloggies, by the way, and it's one of my favorite tiger. That's why I move it to the badge. Jenny is strong. Yeah, Jenny is strong. And now if you cannot cross the 4th rank because white cut that, and if you cannot capture this, and if you cannot generate any single pass pawn, then where is the advantage of black though? Where is the advantage of black? And there is no also potential sacrifice queen for these two pieces. It's almost impossible. And you can turn around with the king. You can just play something and just keep the bishop. That's it. So it's kind of theoretical draw here. Bishop f2, very nice move. Maybe he's trying to attack him. Now this looks like also very drawish after bishop h4 and some availability for this check, some availability for this check, and then check on the f-file. Easy, looks like easy draw. Or easy drawish chances, because yes, black is still having queen, I know, but maybe this check looks like wrong. Again, bishop h4, he has to cover somehow this potential checkmate. Now, I'm still supporting white because I don't believe black can break through so much. Wow, Sarhan is knowing Serbian. This check is bad because he cannot take his queen, guys, because this is gonna be completely lost. Rook against bishop. There is no counterattack. 0. White is completely lost. Black is completely winning. And now, weak point h1. That's why we lost the game. Okay. I go to the game number 2 finally. Game number 2 will be board number 3. Sarhane Sauli against Jeffru. Sarhane. This is our powerful Sarhane. He's playing too much. Oh, cannot find the game. You have to go to advanced settings. It was on the 20, no, it was on 30. No, it was on 29. 29, there we go. 29, 29, no, maybe here also has to be 29. Search. Chef Roux, there we go. Check out the accuracy also. I go to the analysis board too. "300 full important games and variations in the memory. Is it true? For me, it's not. I'm Grandmaster, but I'm one Grandmaster Joes, but I don't have 300 full important games. What I have to remember, I just have a good opening repertoire, what I remember. But I don't know, I have no idea how many games I remember. I remember the variations, so it's not really... I think so, this is Lady, yes. Chef Roux looks like Lady, 2185 for her. I wanna check out the accuracy too, guys. The accuracy shows 97.9 for Chef Roux, she was white. And 89.1 for Sarhane. So she's playing like engine power. 97 is too much. 97 is too much. Okay, Sarhane was black. There we go. E4 opening. I think he blundered against something, what I remember. Avoid problems. Avoid problems with the woman. Yeah, it's important. Life Master Arthur Bayden. No way. Gentleman completely. We have a Rui Lopez on the board. Yeah. D6 continuation. Kind of passive, I can say. We have no woman in the chat so much, exactly. We just have a this lady, the streamer, but she's pretty weak level of chess, but this doesn't matter so much, I guess, for Twitch. Avoid problems with woman is important. Okay, I don't think so now. Black is having so much opening problems. The main problem of game could be as fast as possible d4 for white. Thank you, Taborish, that you make Chessline subs. d4, bishop a7, and probably he's going to be alright. d5 is nothing special, he can maneuver the knight, there we go, with c5, c4, classical plan for every single Rui Lopez for black. Or he can transpose the knight to g6 too. So I guess he's alright here. She's allowing bishop g4. The question will be if bishop g4 is nice. He tried to prevent probably d4, but if he does have knight d4, the question will be bishop g4 if it's too strong. Let's search for a better plan, because in general this bishop could be even much stronger on this diagonal, like bishop b7, so he can, I don't know, he can decide to play simple castle, centralize, and searching for a fast rook e8 and push d5 too. As fast as possible, pressure in the center. Thank you, Life Master! Okay, he did almost the same. French win were variation for black. What attack? I have no idea. You mean e4, e6, d3, something like that? D3 system? And after d5, queen e2? Do you mean this? I'm not a huge fan of this. I'm just using Tarash in all my life, and maybe my percentage is more than 90% wins with white, so cannot say so much about this line. Oh, thank you, Taborish, for the great gifting of Bobfish. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it, thank you. Oh, you still play d4, d5? Knight c3, bishop e4. Jules Vater. Wait, he said queen e2 system. Not this one? Bobfish is your replacement? That's why? Okay, okay. He wished to play in the sub battle, you mean? Guys, we still need people for the sub battle. Please let me know who is available to play in this time zone. It's 9 p.m. set time zone, Thursday on 6th of May. It's Bulgarian celebration. St. George, huge celebration. Even students are not studying. Schools holiday too. War attack. Could be rare opening. Could be one time opening I can call. Could be 5 times opening, but cannot be serious opening to block out the light square bishop. If you plan to play safety like d3, g3, bishop g2, you can choose just king's Indian attack, maybe with the white pieces. You can follow this plan, most of all. It could be good for surprising. For blitz, I can say that almost everything could be good, even French defense. But for the serious, if we talk about serious improving your chess skills at all, I don't recommend this line. It's against the old rules in chess to play queen e2. Okay, so knight f1. If we talk about classical chess, for blitz, everything is working. Oh, Dabrich destroyed Bobfish into the lap. Whoa! And Bobfish is having pizza in front of the count. Okay, so knight g3, and now this bishop gonna be in trouble. Exactly. So he has to take decision between move the bishop here or... So guys, now... Or capture the knight. What do you think? Where are gonna be better placed? Bishop here on h5 or bishop on b7? Still have pressure here and never allow d4 or also prepare to push d5. I like much more bishop on b7. That was the reason why not every time bishop g4 is so powerful to go there. If you don't plan to take the knight. The problem is knight h4 and knight f5. Classical standard jumping on f5 in this kingside pressure. Oh, if the bishop is here, he cannot return to b7. He could return after h3, he could still bring him back to b7. But from h5, jump to b7, there is no way, I guess. This was a funny question, maybe. If you meant that when the bishop was on h5 already. Hanger's variation, yes. Yes. Okay, c6 is super safe. Bishop e3 is a bad continuation of white. To simplify, that's not the plan. Again, move like d4 could be more powerful. He has enough protection of e4. Sorry. Knight h4, knight f5 is the other powerful plan. Black can start think about d5 though. Hit simplify. Now it's 0-0-0. White lost the evolution a little bit because Sarhane could make queen c7. If knight h4, he can simply move away. If knight here, he can think about simplifying. Boom, 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 and push d5. a5, b4, or just d5. I like d5. More centralized. Now this bishop is out of the playing area. He's against this pawn structure and knight is more powerful. There is a weakness on f5, potential weakness. So I like now much more black. What do you think, guys? Do you like black now? d4, break maybe for white. Breakthrough, okay. Yeah, in this case, knight is more powerful because of the bishop. It's blocked by our own pawn structure. So we can enjoy with better placed knight. You mean c4, but do you think so? I'm gonna open up the bishop. So if you push c4, I guess I can take one, but for sure I'm gonna push d4. I'm gonna keep close the bishop, and next if I'm gonna fix him with c5, a5, rook b8, followed by this. You're gonna change the opinion. So I don't think so. c4 is so genius. Okay. I think it's very pleasant position for g4, knight f5. Yeah, but you have no time. I simplify completely. You have no time for the g4 plan or g1. It's too slow. Black is much faster in the center and queen-side part. Black is much faster. Push, push, push. Okay, Serhani didn't do that. He's just using a knight h5 plan. He didn't focus about the center. He didn't focus about the queen-side part, and that's the main weakness of him, I guess. Even c5 in this case could be much better. Man, you don't have a g4 because your knight is on the way. And at the moment when you step here, you cannot. I just killed the knight. So how to remove the knight and play g4 and play this and so on. And by the way, when you play knight h4 all the time, I have some potential tactics in advance. Depends on, but it costs too much time. If you mean this, guy, this cost about 4 moves. Before knight f1 you play... okay. It could be here around. You like much more g4. Okay. Could be fresh continuation. Sometimes this sacrifice could work. Okay, this sacrifice could work, and now you can... what? Do this? Where it has to be the knight though. g3, okay. Black gonna still keep going with the center counter-attacking, followed by queen c7 and d5. Let's check out if this time is alright for you. No, first I need support. Queen c7, as I said. Rook here. It's too slow. It's too slow. I don't see a current threat out of g5. d5, for example, and now you're slightly better. Actually, white is playing good in the game. White was playing good in the game. You can sacrifice on g4 to return the bishop to b7. that was a fresh thought. Fischer was playing it this way. I'm not sure if we copy paste Fischer exactly with this strategy. I'm not sure if you have all this time for this configuration, this coordinates, but black got also kind of counterattack in the center too. So it's not less... if you decide also to take the bishop now, black has more flexible knights. Okay, let's go back to the game, because we're too much out of the game. We need to look at the better opportunities, most of all for our player, for the black player, not so much for the white. Because Serhane is having black pieces. Life Master, Arthur Braden. We have upcoming sub-battle. I repeat it, we need a little bit more people there. A little bit more. Where is Logis? So Tar, I know that he's busy. He's having some meeting. Hope so Blind Simulex confirm. Mr. Jingles confirm. And Porcini confirm. Jenny in the battle too. Wow, so great. So we need about board number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-8. What about Taburich? He could play. Okay, he connect the knights. This was maybe again kind of favor white could do this as fast as possible, pressure in the center. He simplify. Queen g5. I like that move of Serhane. It was creating several tactic motifs here. Even knight to h4 could come. Oh yeah, this is the best now into the notes of the engine too. But I don't really follow. I don't really follow the engine every time. I will play Bob Fish 4-4 play. Bob Fish. How much rating is having Bob Fish though? Who is Bob Fish? Your friend or your opponent? I'm not sure. Who is Bob Fish? Okay, so d4. Yeah, this could be simple chess. There is no g3 for because of this intermediate check, of course. You mouse slip. You just mouse slip? Okay. So don't hurry up so much. The last match you miscalculate to win material in one, I think. And then you're getting worse. So you could simplify with knight h4. Play simple chess. Again, this bishop will be not super powerful. I mean, your knight on f4 has more flexibility, more activity. Bishop just control here, but knight on f4 is very annoying. Place piece, control the 8 squares around, center, kingside part. Cannot play for next 2 months, but it was on Thursday. I didn't choose so much the day, guys. All the time I recommend Wednesday, Thursday, so just other streamers choose the most of all the day and the hour. Because if other streamers are full-time streamers, I'm just 3 days per week, but trying to being at least a little regular about this. Okay, now Serhane didn't do this, he just go for rook ac8, such a passive move. He set mouse slip. Could be, I'm not sure, could be rook d8, you mean? Bob Fish, 1973. Okay, Bob Fish. I love you, buddy, 1645. Let me know if Bob Fish could play in the sub battle. Let me know his confirmation right in the chat or keep in touch in Discord. You have to be on time. I cannot say that this is world championship, but it's when you have some appointment, it's good to follow it. It's good to keep it serious. Philippines. Oh, okay. Bob Fish is strong then. Yeah, sometimes it's on Wednesday, yeah. If you can take a part, sometimes it's on Wednesday. So he just blundered the pawn, so makes no sense. If there is a rook d8, probably he could bring the rook here. And I'm not sure black is still fine. So even out of this blunder, if he planned to play rook d8, it's also not okay. It's also not okay. Best game of all. You can start studying Botvinnik games too. It's gonna be useful. Robert James Fisher games, Bob Fischer. Botvinnik games, Michael Tal, Capablanca is having good book. Bobby Fischer games. I think many books are good in the past of former world champions. Spassky about understanding. Karpov also, depends of what kind of style you have of chess. 93 in this case, 96. Yeah, but it's very ugly. Very ugly, Serhane. Already tactics start working against you, not that you can use them. Not that you can use them. Oh, my best games. Oh, my best games. Your best game of all, because you write down your best game of all. Okay, my best game of all, maybe I have this comment about wins. If you meant this, couldn't be the super best. I have also many beautiful online games. be it former world champions like Alexandra Kostyniuk, chess queen in Twitch. She's a chess queen. She's having also a good channel, Twitch channel. #1 in Russia anyway. Between her and Katerina Lakhno, but she changed the federation from Ukraine. I beat also Ano Shenina. So these are my classical score. That's why best wins. Classical score, one of the best wins. I have many others, of course. I have about 2000 tournament games or even more. But this is my best experience in classical chess. H4. So if you're gonna accept Sorhane, do you know, man, what's going on after this? There is a boom on f7. So after I eliminate the knight on g6, the game is over. And if queen f6 again, this is coming. So it's full of tactics, I repeat, against you. The game is over, Sorhane. You play too passive like this, like this. You got the initiative in your hands. Just you have to continue playing simple chess. And this is the only one way. Knight h4 to survive in this case. Like R9 BG, only bishop e6 was winning. And that's it. That's it. Next game. I will not continue analyzing the games after you blunder a rook, for example, or something like that. Chef Rook couldn't find these moves. You didn't respect her enough, probably. Okay, next game belong to Takotopia. Taco! Thank you, Jules. Thank you. Appreciate 50 bits. Cheering. Next game belong to Taco. By the way, check out the best 2 games out of this sub battle. Belong to Nicola Stoisin and belong to Logis in my YouTube channel. Very, very short videos with full content. Out of the stream, Takotopia lost against Jamie. Alright, Takotopia. There we go. Taco is here. Against Jamie. Taco. Jamie. What's this? Why there is no accuracy? 97. He's playing with 97 accuracy here. One of the games. 29. Jamie. Where is Jamie? This has to be Jamie. All right, let's go. 96 against 86 against 84 accuracy. What I saw. Good game looks like for both players. Let's check out where is our problem. TikTok. I have no TikToks until now. I have too much ARA. I have too much ARA. How to say? Communications, ARA webs. Then it's too much, I guess, to me to go even to TikTok. But we can do it in the TikTok too. I couldn't look at the confirmation of Bobfish if he can play or not. I will play. He said to Jenny, you're gonna play what? In the sub-battle? So if Bobfish confirm, that's mean that also Taborich confirmed. That's mean 2 people in a row. 12 moves, yes, I know. Logis won for 12 moves. That was one of the best game ever. Okay, self-analyzes, there we go. We just look at the game now. Taco, black pieces against Jamie. Let's go. Let's go. Sicilian opening. Accelerated dragon means early g6 without d6 pawn structure. The idea of that variation, for those of you who doesn't know, is to push d5 as fast as possible. If white didn't continue with the Marozzi pawn structure, that means c4. I feel so good into the summer t-shirt. Finally summer is coming to my country. It was maybe 5 days ago, little before Easter, because this Sunday we celebrate Easter. By the way, still it's Easter for me. It's 3 days in a row, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We color the eggs and this Saturday. You can check out some more pictures in Discord. Quality Photos channel. Okay, so here's the prize. Are you ready for the upcoming tournament? 2 weeks to the Bulgarian tournament with 500 euro first prize, IT specialist, 100 places for IT specialists, and special prizes for the only IT specialists. So looks like maybe huge sponsors are coming to this tournament. I think IT specialist company is the ARA sponsor or the main sponsor. Not pretty sure. It will be just 1 day tournament, Saturday. Rapid or Blitz, I'm not sure about the time control. I saw that it's more than 10 minutes, something like that. To be great. I didn't play a long time ago, so I'm thirsty to play, definitely. I will be there. It's in Sofia, our capital, and it will be great if our top men players also will be there. Kirill Georgiev, Ivan Chuparinov, Sekundar Topalov. Many strong grandmasters are just coming for 1 day, and they all will be there in 1 day. D5, accelerated dragon, so C4 is one of the best answers. The other best answer of white could be knight C3, there we go. This is what I'm using to play, and if knight F6, I like to play bishop C4 exactly to prevent D5. Oh yeah, where is Sledgehammer for the sub-battle? Hope so he can come tomorrow. Take your camera. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make many photos. Maybe I'm gonna make current photos because some of my photos in Facebook fan page are maybe more than 10 years ago. I'm now a little bit fatter. I took from my born city yesterday my watch. I have a Tissot. What I bought from Swiss, again, 10 years ago, probably. And now I couldn't put it on my hand, so looks like it's fatter now. And I was in shock that what is cost 200 euro, this watch maybe, Tissot, and I couldn't put it on my hand, so I have to fix it somehow. Yeah. Axelia. I don't know this company, yes, surprise, but I'll be very glad. So this is the system what I'm using with white pieces against accelerated dragon. Yes, I try to stay forever young with using old photos. Exactly, Sotar, you catch me. You catch me. Okay. No more soup. Yeah, some of my ex dresses also I cannot fit, how to say. I cannot wear them completely. I think this summer is the correct time to be in a good shape. Already 2 years after hard process in my body, so hope so I can be in my old shape. I really don't feel good in this shape. More problems are coming from my legs and my ass and my body here. So I'll try to fix myself. Yay, Alvin! Who are you, man? Thank you so much for the great writing. Thank you. Take care to follow Alvin. Oh. Take care. Thank you so much for the great rating. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's follow your channel. Alvin Chess. We have upcoming world champion for 4-player chess, guys. For 4-player chess. Today I practice this 1 hour. I don't feel so comfortable, but why not to start playing something new? Who cares? What, 3 a.m. gonna be Bobfish time zone? Oh guys, I don't wanna put you in stress if it's 3 a.m. Please don't subscribe for the sub battle. There is a huge chance to fall asleep little before the sub battle. So I don't wanna I don't wanna put you under stress. Please. Okay, so there we go. Just he's using the Marozzi system. Let's check out what he's using. Taco. He's using the same opening part against me in the Simul day ago. He had a fantastic position against me. I remember this game very well. And there we go. He used the same trick against me. This is the benefits of this accelerated dragon one more time. So provoke c4, now white doesn't have time to coordinate the pieces at all. So if he pushed pretty early f3, there is another minus of this. And also there's some sacrifices with d5 potential after b3 and f3 too early. And if not, if he decides to protect the bishop and somehow to develop and support the center, then there is a g4 weakness. So if without f3, feel free to jump there, discover your monster on g7. I'm not sure he has to... Yeah, wait, so knight g4. Probably queen a5 is kind of good too. Okay, he eliminated the pair of bishops, so this has to be good for black. I could move my bishop here to the more safety square. Bishop e4 is also available, having pressure of the weakness c4. But in general, as fast as possible, you go to the any potential endgame or more pressure here. It will be better for black. So that's my general plan, like push a6, b5 is the basic threat. Queen is good placed also on a5 most of the cases, or after queen a5 you can transpose the queen to the king side part too, followed by bishop e5, will be great attacking too. Or again, rook c8 followed by knight e5, provoke b3, but after b3 this knight will be less protected. You can see very easy how this knight could be under pressure after a6, b5 using the pin pawn on c4. Every single Sicilian, if you can push d5 or b5 with black, you're gonna be alright. He chose e6 square. It's not a huge mistake. It's alright, of course, too. Because if white decide to capture again, our monster is pretty open. We discover, we open up our rook on the f file, and it will be nice. Good night, Mr. Jingles. Okay. Thank you for your attention today. Thank you. You're welcome to play in the battle zone. Tomorrow I plan to move your brains, guys, with a little bit tactics in the tomorrow night stream. So take care and don't be lazy to give me solutions, decisions, suggestions. We can discuss every single variation. That's the idea, to give you tactics or to give tactics in front of me and not solve them extremely fast. I want to give you the opportunity to analyze, of course. This looks like pretty simple. So the first go with black is success, reaching even position. This is a very bad deal now for white. He has to choose a different move to keep the pawn structure connected into the one pawn island and having enough how to say, enough pressure in the center. Like if you move away, I want to take with this or with this. Let's check out. Very often the white choose to play to capture with e-pawn because of the backward e7. So next plan is of course castle, rook e and rook e1, double the rooks on the e file and pressure b7 and e7 somehow. Also in this case, white is having a little bit pawn majority on the queen side part, so could be potential creating a pass pawn there, like push. Or you can bring buff rooks here and push. This is another strategy. I love you, Bobby, isn't it? I love you, Bobby. Okay. I hope so Bobfish can confirm. If it's 3 a.m., really hope so we can find somebody else. If it's 3 a.m., it's very, I'd say, annoying. Because there is a huge chance at 3 a.m. to blunder something, you know, like Sarhane. If it's Sarhane too late time and no food for him, I expect another blunder. Queen b6. Great. Now black even get better. He's probably wished to prevent b3 and then he can focus about the next weakness of c4. Looks great. Looks perfect. Like my points back, you didn't make a VIP comment for me. What's that VIP comment for you, Van Richtenfrost? What's mean that VIP comment? Please remind me something if I forgot about something. What's that VIP comments mean? Black is already better. He chose a great strategy to keep the queens on the board because queen is a strong attacker, next step doubled rooks and the game is his one. I'm not sure he has to hurry up with the a4 attacking the queen because this looks like very simple plan to me. Triple attack of c4. For white to keep that pawn, he has to go queen of petty. Hey, how are you doing? Hello. Rook fc8. The most natural move, rook fc2. And now he can think about b5 if it's working. Actually, b5 was working now. Why not b5 now? Based on the pin. So if he's going to this protection, we can tick, tick. And there we go. We can change the direction. Yeah, it's not so simple, but... Queen b6, oh, that hurts, it's kind of double attack. Okay, maybe hard to see, because what we see right now is c4 weakness, but not really. There is some kind of counter attack on the b2 and this weakness too. You have to check out this diagonal, and you have to check out the weaknesses. Okay, he hurry up with a4 in the game. Also, not super bad, but... yeah, remember he didn't push b5 several times. And now this was double attack, so I was wondering, I was happy for 5 seconds that he did a double attack, and during the match I remember that feeling. He could simply take here. He could simply take here. And rook h1 doesn't work with that activity because they have no time for that. You just play simple chess next and capture trade of the queens. It's easy to realize this. He didn't take on time for some point, but it's a pawn in one. There is no point redemption for custom comment on your comment. It says to make a comment with channel points. VIP is an acronym in English for very important person on Twitch. The VIP is a badge, so you cannot get banned or anything unless the owner of the channel does it. It is used the points as a joke. I'm not sure what about that VIP, but I have to check out what's that VIP. And I have no idea how to give back points to someone else. To be fair. Last time, let's see, first stream. Important person. Yeah, I know what's mean VIP badge in front of your account, but this is what I can choose to give to someone who I know must vote, or someone who support the channel at least 1 year or something like that has to be the reason. I'm not sure. It's a comment about like you get the moderator options, so the next level, I guess it's VIP. Yeah, I have photo with Karpov, with Kasparov, with everyone. It's super old photo, by the way, but... Yes, I know. Moderation settings, but I'm not sure, yeah, I can... how I can give back the points. I never give back the points in my life, so... okay. Time out, somebody hydrate. Add a comment. Oh, I see that. What's that add a comment? Probably we should delete that add a comment. Okay. Let's make a note, add a comment. Let's delete that because if everyone wished to add a comment, they can see everything besides monetary values. We voted against that, yeah. Oh, VIP is under moderation. Well, yeah, we figured out this before that, because when somebody become VIP, he's limited of doing some other options. And now, next question to Taco could be why he didn't used to play b5 so long time ago. So after c takes b, we can simply come here and hoping for that, because the rook is hanging too. He does have queen d3, so we just take a pawn and enjoy with the game to the end. At least we play with draw in the pocket, so it's gonna be great. I'm not sure why he didn't used to play b5, and let's check out if queen to d3 is such a regular defending move is working. So what are the benefits of this? Even d5. Wow. We can say wow after d5. Wow. So after queen takes d5, you just go inside, capture this, and c4 is also yours. Or you create at least b pass pawn. Again, everything is based on the pin on the c file. King is having a safety window on g7, so it's gonna be alright again. b5, so huge power. I mentioned this during the stream too, several times. Is it I love Bobby, or is it just LL love Bobby, or it's I you Bobby? Is it little L or big letter L? Because sometimes the difference is very, very little between I and L. Okay, b5 is still working. I have no idea why he didn't wish to use this pin on time. He did it, but later. I love Bobby. But look at that big L. Okay. It's kind of different than I. b5 on time. One more time, maybe 5 times in a row. He missed to play b5. b5, finally. He's still better. Isolated pawn. He took a wrong decision. If he wished to play for a draw, he has to simplify. He has to exchange the rooks. Triple attack. I can say after rook c5, queen a8 makes no sense. After rook c5 fixing completely, not at all such activity of the queen, there is no way in this position to lose the game with black pieces. There is no way to lose this position. Taco. So, you can make triangulation of the king, for example. You can push h5, h4, for example, break through, whatever you wish, maybe transfer the rook to the h file after h5, h4, push. You can protect this pawn and trying to push even e5 after great security of the king. You can keep going with the 7th rank and this rook back and again push e5 breakthrough, but I really like h5, h4. You can do whatever you wish. 5th plan, maybe rook b8, rook b3, some pressure on the 3rd rank. You can do whatever you wish. Yeah, okay, Van Richten. Okay. Now, white simplify. So now he got some chances. Rook c5 was deleting the all chances to make a draw. Hey, Sapadashwa, happy to see you. Blunder in 1. No comment. Next game. No comment. Black is still slightly better based on this pin, so white is kind of paralyzed. The question will be, now last question could be of this game, what could be the evaluation of black? How he could increase this pressure? Is there a way to win the game? Is there a 5% chance to win the game? Of course, activity of the king, the most important piece in every endgame. He will do the same, I guess. f5 fixing is all the time good. Probably destroy this pawn structure, after it get rid from potential checks, after it rook c5, and after it d5. That's only one plan of me how I'm thinking about winning chances. The problem will be he's going to bring the king and playing for a draw. So this breakthrough doesn't work so well. If you're gonna push e6, you create a weakness d6. So I'm not sure black can play for a win here. When you find for both visual in chess, chess.com, you can unlock an award. I'm not sure. Logis. This looks drawish. Okay, let's go for the next game. Yeah, he just blundered the rook in one. Let's not go so deeper. This looks like drawish. So, board number, I'm not sure which number is 9, could be drawish. Board number 10, Taburich against Van Shu. After a great game of Taburich last sub-battle, he messed up a little bit in this sub-battle. Van Shu. Oh, last game of him. Some people share with me that they cannot even sleep after the... You want to find everything what we are working with you. Sometimes you should have a separate area, working with something new. You want to find everything and then you don't need the coach, you know? So, no, I even share with you how is the real name of the book. It's calling on Russian. 50 стратегический прием. It's on Russian. Alexander Teryokin is the author. Okay? So I just share with you the Russian name. So you can check out very easy the book. And you can read it on Russian. So you want to open the book and cheating during the lesson or whatever. This book needs deeper understanding and explanation. People think so that when they open up engine, they knows everything. Oh no! I know my mistakes. No, I don't need that opinion. But I can understand. I didn't speak long time ago. I was alone in one tournament in St. Petersburg before 10 years ago. So I understand a little bit Russian. My speaking is a very poor one. Очень плохо. Моя русский очень плохо. My English is my Russian is very poor. Yeah. Blind Samulex, if you are streaming, yes, but if you guide the right and you're not streaming chess, probably I will not follow you. I have 2 writings who I have to also now do it, but I'm not sure I can keep going with this if people are not streaming right now. It's against some rules, you know? It's not just teaching of this book. Hey, Gazmag, how are you doing? How are you doing? Yes, I can guide the right. If you guide the right, if you use your channel points, yes. Okay, let's go. Taburich. Which color his white pieces? What's the accuracy? 59 for Taburich, 87 for his opponent. There we go. Analysis. Taburich is having white pieces. Let's go. Let's go. French. Advanced French. I'm not sure why Taburich. He knows better. Why not Tarash? Why not classical line? Everything else is bad decision. Simplifying is also bad because open up the worst piece in the world in French, the light square bishop. Push is also bad because you're showing to the opponent, okay, I know, I'm gonna close the center. I don't wish to keep the pressure. I don't wish to continue attacking or having potential semi-opened position or pushing e5 when the knight is here. So for example, I'm using e5 only when I see this knight here, but it's kind of attacking. So I want a tempo, I want a space, so this is one of my favorite lines in French. Moving this knight here and waiting for the most comfortable moment to bring the bishop to d3. Now there are two main lines with a3 and g3. Both are working very well for white side. I'll be glad if somebody follow my prep too. Okay, there we go, e5. You can get 95 accuracy. No, I'm just analyzing the lost. I announced that after the battle. I decided to analyze the lost. Also, we make a poll because I wasn't sure. It's about 50-50 which games I have to analyze. But you can check out very easy the content of the our two powerful wins out of the battle. Okay, now this one is a little bit in trouble. So coordination of the white pieces is not so good after bishop d3 because the main weakness is d4 pawn in every single French. So he has to figure out somehow. By the way, I'm still liking a3 plan. What's the a3 plan? So when they bring the queen with potential attacking of d4, there we go. You have a b4 threat here. Yeah, if for example 5 people guide the right, I guess I cannot write 5 people, you know. And even I have a 2 more what I didn't do before, so I'm gonna do it. One of it is Fortnite please, and the other one I have them somewhere, yeah, and I'm gonna write them one day, for sure. a3 move is b4, make pressure of c5 and provoke black to take this decision. And now you can figure out easy how to keep d4. Because if there's still pressure like that, oh, come on. I mean, if there's still pressure like that, you cannot figure out so easy with development. You don't have bishop b2, you don't have bishop b3, you have nothing. a5, a4, this is the general plan of black, but of course the other plan is just keep the pressure, triple attack of the d4, so you cannot develop so easy. Bishop e2 is a kind of bad decision, but if you have no choice, this is another alternative continuation. Better than bishop d3, because bishop d3 is on the way of protection of your only one weakness, d4, potential backward pawn. So you have to coordinate the pieces, guys, how everything should work. Everything should work. So then, like in this point, bishop d3 is a little bit discoordinating. So now you have to move again the bishop. If you go to c2, knight b4, black could be happy to come here, open up the position, and this boy is already opened. He can start singing on b5, attacking you if you're gonna go for castle. Yeah, he's taking a brief, and our whole plan is play against this boy. Bad boy, bad boy. What you gonna do? So bishop e2 is the only one move right now, but knight g7 and knight e5. Another reason why you don't need to push e5 so fast at the beginning of the game. This is another reason why you should keep the pressure. And only when the knight is on f6 you can then kick him out with e5. Not so fast. Because so fast you give up f5 square, and f5 is very comfortable for black in French, very comfortable. He knight c3, now he just loses a pawn. There is a sacrifice like this, but I'm not sure this is the correct move order to give up d4 now. What's that PDF drive surprise? What you talk about? I lost the conversation. No, he's playing too optimistic. Probably if you wanna, I think if you wanna go to this line when white is sacrificing these 2 pawns, there is a line like this. I remember, but then queen was in trouble under forced attacking under centralized. So now if you capture here, for example, there is a rook e1 pressure. There we go. So next step will be knight takes d5. That's why maybe black is having only one move like that to keep d5, and then you have this activity after activity, aggressive attacking, 2 pawns down but crushing down, aggressive attacking. There we go. You come here, you go there. It's kind of crazy now. It's kind of crazy. So rook e1 is a great option. So guys, when you sacrifice something, try to have rule number 1, factor number 1, at least safety position of the king, and then you go for initiative. So if you want to sacrifice and make exciting game, it's alright. Bomb cloud is not the correct way, but you can do like this. Just safety king's position and go for the central attacking. Why? Because he played 100 times with the queen. 1, 2, 3, 4... and potential 5th move. 1, 2 moves with the bishop. How many with the knights? I'm not sure. Where disappeared the knight? Where disappeared this knight? Okay, 1, 2 moves with the knight too. So 2 moves, 5 moves with the queen, 2 moves with the knight, 2 moves with the bishop. It's too much moves in the opening part. This costs time. This means losing of tempos. I just share with you the name of the book and the author and everything. I just share this with you. For one more time, it's not a huge secret. It's just a Russian book. And I never find this book on English. So I just write down, I just move all this book into the PGN file by myself. I didn't see this book on English version. That's it. If you can find it on English version, this would be great. If you want to buy me books. So knight b5 is too optimistic because your king is still in the center. So I'm not sure why black trusts him and didn't accept the second pawn, because now this move rook e1 is not anymore existing. So if you're gonna go for queen e2, you're just 2 pawns down, activity here, simplifying here, queen takes here, and even now they can eliminate the knight. He doesn't care that white is having pair of bishops because of 2 pawns down. 2 pawns down. Wherever you go, you're winning with black. No, you don't need, I repeat, you don't need to protect this pawn. This is, I think this was some theory. This was some theory with kingside castle. You have to sacrifice this pawn, and it's not so well accepted. We look at that. We look at that already. Here, for example, is 0.4, but black has to be much more precise. Queen d6 is very bad, and there is a knight b5. And if you go to this computer move, you just lose that. And now you're just pawn extra with black. But what about your kingside development? It's kind of positional sacrifice for white, so you cannot develop so easy. Also, queen is coming to g4, either h5. There is an initiative here, so you have to dream about castle, for example. You have to dream about castle with black. Tricks after tricks, it's just positional sacrifice of pawn. It's very exciting game here, yeah. I know that this sacrifice is working, and second pawn is not really acceptable. So most of all, black could go back to b6, but again, white is having some central advantage. It's not so much, it's also less. In YouTube I crossed 300 people. I will be glad if you subscribe for me and if you like every single video. It's not so super high quality, it's coming out of Twitch, but it's with the great short content, and you can check out specific topics. Interesting lessons out of Elephant Gambit, Knight against Bishop fighting, and many other powerful wins in a row, or whatever you wish. Okay, castle. If you play sub battle, it's important to make castle. Let's make this rule clear. You can sacrifice, but it's important to make castle before opponent, okay? Hope so we can have a deal before next battle. Bishop e3. Again, you can, maybe now bishop e2. Maybe now queen e2 first. But check is coming. Oh, Raoul Coster is here? I'm not sure. I think Mr. Jingus, Mr. Jingus is not now here, so we can ban him. Where? Is it in Discord or? Okay, done. Done now. It's done again. He's hiding, not writing, and just reading everything maybe. I'm a little worried about some throwers and hackers anyway. I have enough problems around. Viktor Korchnoi. Pawn sacrifice. Wegener, you can post only, I guess, if you're moderator. I think only if you're moderator you can post. Oh, Mr. Jingles is not sleeping, he's still here, oh no! We don't like a roller coaster, sorry Mr. Jingles, we don't like him at all. And so no deeper explanation why, and I don't feel bad even, so I feel safety, let's say, when I did that. I can sleep good. So queen b3, such an activity, he missed to give him check on this in this way, so he has to use this activity with develop as fast as possible. Knight d6 was welcome to take one more pawn on d6. So it's not really so aggressive as I thought, because d6 become target. So queen b3, he can keep the pressure. So let's say after a6, what could be the most angel expected move. Now white is having a genius move. ISBN? No. Come back with different name. Great suggestion. I'm sure he has more than different names, more than one. ISBN. He knows the answer, but what about the evaluation, guys? You can vote for evaluation, not so much about the moves. What? Roller coaster to play for me? He will not come on time, come on. He gonna cheat me. I will not put the whole team into the trouble because of him. No way, there is no way. No. I'm not that negative, you know. I try to not remember the old bad things, but sometimes maybe it cost too long time to pay attention to him in the past of the starting of my streaming career, so I guess less attention, less problems. Do you mean, Sarhane, wait, do you mean laugh? Laugh like this? Yeah, bishop b6, what do you think so could be the evaluation of bishop b6? Actually, the question is like this in the post. Is it more close to +1? Is it about 0.5? Or is it about +2? What is calling your feeling? Your intuition? Only numbers, yes. +1. No, it's +2. To trust me, you can check out here. No, here is clearly, okay. It's showing the engine on the right side of me. So it's about +2. It's +2 after bishop b6. Roller coaster. But he didn't say hi. Long time ago he was free in the chat. I just banned him right now. But he didn't say even hi in the chat, so he's hiding, reading, and maybe preparing something bad against us. So I never know, you know. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. There is a 96 discover check. Amazing move, bishop d6. Amazing, amazing, bishop b6. I love Mr. Jingles. Okay, I'm gonna unban him. But he has to say hi. And he has to say sorry or whatever. And if he's available to play in the sub battle, let me know. 96, and I guess it has to be much more. It has to be much more than 100 times. Mr. Jingles don't know. Mr. Jingles, hi. Another streamer. Wow, he did it! He gave him 5 subs. But you have to give to him too. Thank you, Mr. Jingles, thank you. Rollercoaster, hi! How are you doing, man? So he has to sub to play in the sub battle. Let me see if he is in the chat right now. What is his time zone? He has to share more information about him, introduce himself. Otherwise, there is a chance to be banned again. That's too risky. Oh, okay. You don't wish him to play. So here, definitely, evaluation has to be more than plus 2, guys. Thank you, Mr. Jingles, for more subs again. Hey, Rahu, how are you doing? I'm pretty fine. I'm pretty fine. We just make jokes. Bishop b6 double bridge. Great move. But this wasn't in the game. He didn't play queen b3, so he hurried up with knight d6. Now e5, easy coordinates by this way, maybe boom 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 or boom boom boom. It's kind of space in the center. For black, it's too much. Are you ripped from this channel? Bishop e5, and now he's gonna be in trouble with protection of the pawn. So there is only one counterattack of white here. White is could hold on the evaluation after b4 push. So if black accepts this pawn, there is a bishop takes f6 counterattack. Push! Check or queen h5 first? Queen h5, f5. Boom, boom, boom. Classical way to move him in the passive situation, in the lock-off situation. Your exams are going on, and there is an easy strategy like that. Why not bishop c5 after queen takes? Ah, because this is more powerful, Sotar. Because this is more powerful to open up the king, attack h7, and creating a mating pattern. That's why. Oh, Theo removed ban? What's going on? If somebody ban him and if somebody unban him? Okay. Because this is more powerful, king side attacking. You know, in Puzzle Rush, the preferences is checkmate pattern. It's not about... yeah. Okay, there we go. We keep going with the game. He lost the d6 pawn, I think, step by step, so it's gonna be too much. By the way, this sacrifice is very nice. The question will be if black can accept that, because of knight g7, he keep that enough, it's just piece down. Next step, kick out the queen with queen a5, queen h5, the game is over. So it's a bad, in short, it's a bad sacrifice of double bridge. So he has to keep distance with this way and maybe push, 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 some pressure like that, some pressure like that. He can try this. +2 for Tabarich. He's coming back. I was so happy that he moved the bishop here. That was amazing. Maybe I will never hurry up to take the rook, so I'm gonna searching for a way how to how to move the rook here. So much bounce behind his name. Retract pan a few times to make it work. Hey Vinny, how are you doing? Take care to follow the channel, guys. I'll be glad if you like the YouTube videos too. Content. Yeah, and there we go. Queen takes e6. No comment. One more winning game for us. 3.4. 3.4 evaluation. And of course he could one more time first cue the rook. And next, who cares? You're gonna give up that. You're winning with this pawn. Little window, rook c7. The game is over. Perfect. Perfect game of Taborich. One more perfect game could be. Such an annoying pawn on d6. Amazing. But that's very pity. That's very pity. He didn't take the pawn on e6. And instead of that, so instead of +4, you go to -4, guys. This is too much distance between the Earth and Moon. Too much distance. This move, -4. This move, +4. Next game. Oh, it's a -4 because of that. So now there is a boom on g2 and no escaping plan. I go too deeper to the analysis, so I jump to the Sotar game. Oh, I have 4 more games. Let's go faster. I talk too much. It's not bishop f1, it's just rook g7 and double attack. Yeah. Yeah, from +4 to -4, it's a golden chance for our team, you know. You know that the last games, we lost the last 3 games, so maybe this was important score too. So they're against Tick Taxes. Oh, so much daily chess, I'm gonna kill him. Tick Taxes. Maybe not playing against viewers today. It's too much games. I didn't know that there are about 8-9 games. 8 games. Accuracy. Sotar was having black pieces. White 55 accuracy, black 69. So black is having more accuracy, but he lost the game. There is no logic in this accuracy though. yes, Sotar, no, I'm joking. Okay. Kind of strange variation, of course, with f4. I guess he chose the best answer with d5. It's more about the center if you see a rare move like this. VIP to the roller coaster. Next live. Next live. Sledgehammer joined the sub battle. Whoa, that's so nice. That's so nice. Let's keep going with a similar team, maybe. It's kind of French already. Play against d4. For me, looks like completely winning knight before. Here we go. Rook c8. Here we go. He first played rook c8. I like direct attacking too, because work on that square, never low bishop d3. Never have this time for that. Knight a3, boom. Boom is coming, double check, potential checkmate. It's crashing down. Yeah, this game was plenty of... he was having plenty of tactics. Threatening knight c2. Winning, exchange up. The game is his one. Okay. Discover attack, perfect. +5. +5 for Sodar. +5. And I was wondering why he don't wish to step on his neck. Come on, this was the easiest one. Knight on d2 is well protected. Knight on d2 is well protected, but the queen is pretty limited. There's only one free square based on this powerful pair of bishops. So they control everything, and even you can try, I don't know, bishop c3, queen d1. But look at that position. Now he can simply bring the knight. There we go. He can bring the knight even here. Maybe f5 is not that great, but knight c6 and work on that. Too much tactics possible. Okay, let's say everything was winning. Even this is still winning. Boom, boom, boom. Buzzer rush, easy. Boom. Boom. Roller coaster in mode. Okay, I can delete bishop g5, I can move roller coaster. But what's his shape on? What's his devil, angel? What are your preferences? I have a purple angel. It could be for roller coaster. Easy tactic, easy! Sotar, easy! Boom, boom, boom. The knight is trapped on h1? Not really, because knight control f2 and g3, so there is no way to trap the knight to limit f2 and g3 because knight control these squares. Nobody else could limit the knight. Only such a move like knight e4, but it doesn't exist because pawn control e4, so too much honor. Okay, we need a devil angel emote for tomorrow. For next stream or tomorrow, Devil Angel will be nice for roller coaster. Something between two. Okay, easy tactic for Sotar. He decided to take it back because he's really very polite person. I know him very well. Give back the exchange instead of winning peace is something what only gentlemen could do. Now rook b5 could be very interesting move against our queen. Our powerful queen ahead. And very interesting situation for the black queen now. From +5, he's going to -5. Okay, opponent didn't see that simple move, so no, I have devil picture, but I can find everything and I can do everything. Yeah, I have my way. Maybe some modes are pretty small, or maybe you have smaller screen. I'm not sure what's the reason about, but I'll try to make it bigger. It's okay. We need devil in the chat, yeah. Oh, he's having 1/6 in leeches. Wow. A4, great counterattack. He can eliminate the knight. Alright, and this is kind of mistake, of course, because he just lose the knight. He just blunder in one. Instead of winning in one, he just blunder in one. Again, he's going back to -5 for black after his opponent could trap the queen. Wherever he goes, we can do this. If queen c3, now you can trade off. Now you can trade off. Rook c8, push, push, push. The game is over. So he just blundered the knight next, and in the game like this. And now the game is over. He blundered the checkmate. Okay, next game. Stalemate in one. Kwasho. Kwasho against Z-Noobs. Z-Noobs. Kwasho all the time. I mess up with his nickname. It's so complicated. KWH. I would be glad if he changed the nickname because of me. No, this is not. So probably it's first H. Wait, it's first H and then W. Kwasho. Alright, Kwasho 1. There we go. Command could ban somebody. Roller coaster command could ban somebody. The noobs. I think it's this guy. Oh, Kwasho didn't play after this battle. Hope so he slept well. You've been roller coaster. Have too much chess.com. Here, guys, the accuracy here is reaching about 87 for white, 54 for black. Kwasho is black. Probably these games will be full of blunders, so I'm gonna go faster. Just give you maybe a little recommendation about opening part. It's Gambit Mora. In Sicilian, d3, one of my favorite continuations, but feel free also to accept this pawn. You have two good possibilities. And the third one is d5, the fourth one is knight f6, pressure in the center. Everything is working in this Gambit Mora. Everything. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Sotar. It was a pleasure, but you've been completely winning. I feel not so good because you've been completely winning, yeah. Especially this tactic with capture on the and knight g3 fork. Thank you so much for the great cheering. Gremlin in real life. Theo is pretty available to answer his questions, I'm sure. 50% person, 50% bot. Wow, such a stats. Sarhan is real pro. Now push so early, taking the fact with your central problems. Here we go. I don't recommend b5 so much, so... Hey, little kid! Hey! Wow, so nice, new emojis. What's this lady? Skybo hype? Skybo blue heart. I like it. Chess channels. I guess you should push d6 Kwasho as fast as possible, bring the bishop out, or bring the bishop here. And then think about b5, bishop b7 too. So this bishop is very flexible. Most of all, you should go to the biggest diagonal, or bishop g4 is kind of threat too. Pin against the knight. b4, the reason why this is pretty early, because white can break through. And if you're gonna push b4, you open up this... yeah, and now it's not so great, I guess. You're gonna lose something. And this a4 is a classical breakthrough against you. And if you capture with the bishop, I guess problem with your knight got deeper. I want to come here. If you push d6, you disconnect your bishop from the safety position. And this could be a great strategy. Eliminate automatic and control d5 and f5. And now bishop is out of the playing area. It's really bad. You've got pair of bishops, but... Or maybe direct knight e3. What about knight e3 direct and then knight e5? Yeah, it could be possible. He's motto, not Fisher? Not Fisher. I hope so we'll be not in trouble. Not Fisher, hope so we'll be not in trouble. Okay, he pushed first b4 for some point. Also good move, and then not a3. a4 is the most aggressive continuation, because open up this diagonal and open up this file, of course, will bring you more and more problems on the queen side part of the board. He played safety. Okay, not Fisher, yeah, is... We play Hand and Brain with him, and then chess.com was disconnected, I think so. Black is struggling here because of the pressure in the center. Knight d5 now. Looks like the game is over based on this pin. He cannot get rid now. It's kind of tactic, easy tactic. He preferred to take this pawn. Okay. Now, losing this, so he helped him to come with the knight on d5. It's not really good. Huge help, guys. Don't help to your opponent. Hi, and then disappear. I was wondering why this knight is hanging, but I don't searching for answers so much on this level. Just try to keep the pieces more than your opponent. This will be the only one strategy and recommendation for you guys. Soft tactics, keep the pieces more than your opponent. And this is completely lost already. Next game. But opening part, Gambit Mora. Probably next time he can accept the pawn on c3 or any counterattack as fast as possible. d5 will be better strategy. Make the game sharper, make the game more complicated, then you have problems, but also your opponent has problems to calculate more. Strider 007 against Leon. Yeah, adoption march, then chess.com go down, and then we jump to Handed Brain. I remember. We tried two streams with him, and not so successful, two of them. Leon, there we go, is the game. Logis memory is stronger than mine. Okay. We have now so much streams. You can check out very well the number. Every time on the topic is here, the number of my streams. If it's the correct one, of course. I try to follow some number to know where I am. So. Strider, white pieces, Leon, black pieces. We have 72 accuracy for our man who lost 72 accuracy for white who lost the game. And 24.9 for black who won the game. 72, you lost the game. 24, you won the game. What's this accuracy? Let's check out what's going on. Solid opening, centralize all pieces. Looks like perfect for white. He streams on wrong time, yeah. h3 prevent bishop g4, right? It was possible, but if you want to be more aggressive, I guess if you e5 it's possible, you should discover your light square bishop as fast as possible and create some kingside pressure. Pawn takes, pawn takes. Actually, trade of the queens is not so great, but you still have some pressure after bishop e4 and step on the 7th rank, so not so clear what about this knight now. You're gonna lose a pawn or you're gonna give me so much space in front. So e5, also d5 cannot be bad, it's kind of space too, but I like much more e5 and open up my light square bishop. So now when you lose, you have 60% less accuracy than your opponent. So that's mean that white blunder less. +3, +3, a3, winning the knight. I was so happy in that moment. Just bishop d2, man. Just bishop d2, step by step, move away just this beautiful knight somewhere. Knight here, and just take the knight because discover, pin, discover, improve the pressure of the pin. Bishop d2, move away anywhere else the knight and just win the knight next. You did that. He sacrificed. Alright, let's go. Now I try to fix the problems with the internet. Today I didn't have it. On Thursday, you know, it was cutting down 7 times per 23 seconds and one of it was minute and 20 seconds. So it's kind of Little mistakes, little cutting. I'm not sure it's because of traffic of Twitch or my traffic. Okay. So 95, perfect. White is completely winning. I'm not sure why we don't win that game. Bishop a5 is simple simplifying. Simple simplifying now. Check out the Discord and please subscribe for the sub battle on time. On upcoming Thursday against Filchetta, another powerful stream on Thursday. Today was a long stream, so probably I'm gonna finish with one more game and I have to go. Because I started 6 today, a little bit earlier, so now White could collect as much as more pieces. Boom, 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 created mating pattern, develop this bishop here, simplify and make his life easier. What he did, let me check out. He come here, also good move looks like, he simplify, perfect. Step on the 7th rank is my preferences, the 6th rank. 7th rank is more powerful if you have a choice between. And if queen c6, then you can create a pain. It's little trick. Intermediate move, little trick. All right. 1214 category. I'm not sure, I just copy paste the category from 1x sub battle. Okay. He's completely winning here. +7 guys, +7. Oh yeah, he just lose on time. Otherwise, there's no explanation. It's about +12 right now for White. +12. Okay, we keep going with the we keep going with the next with the last game, guys. Last game belonged to How Fool Nelson. How Fool Nelson against ST somebody. There we go. Thank you, Strider, for the participation. Don't worry, hope so next time you're gonna play one idea faster because you have a 2 seconds increment. Don't forget about this increment. Don't forget about. Increment is important. You can never lose the game. Almost never. ST, this is gonna be the game. Let's go. How Fool Nelson. Let's check out the accuracy. For Strider, accuracy was a little bit surprise to me. Here, there is no accuracy. Let's check it out here. Report. How Fool Nelson was a black. Okay, this time is more correct. 58 for White, 38 for How Fool Nelson. He was black. Slav defense. Bishop f5 out. Very well. Very well development of black. Very safety. I like this. I shouldn't push c5 so early before natural development. h6. Now you have something like London system with the different colors. So after bishop f5, 2 seconds. We have a 2 seconds rule with Logis. This is a great system. So h6, guys, and knight bd7, connect the knights, bishop e7, followed by castle. And then you can think about c5 or knight e4 or e b6, rook c8, improvement in the center, playing 2 times with the same piece or 2 times with the same pawn. Now, makes no sense to play c5. You open up this diagonal, your king is still in the center. Breakthrough, isolated pawn. You provoke that weakness just by yourself. It's not fault of the opponent. It's only your fault. This is a bad deal, of course, but no comment. Now you blunder this pawn. Of course you have to take back with the knight, not with the queen, to protect your central pawn. Now losing this central pawn is again treasure for white. He blundered this, but not that big choice between. G5, such a crazy move. This could be some some kind of attacking, but not now, not in this case. You should at least play this move, trying to take back b2. But I already comment a little bit the opening part, what could be much better for black. Next is just several blunders in a row. Yeah, he blundered the bishop, so this was the final mistake of him. Here, the game is pretty equal after rook c7, by the way. It's a great trapping of the queen. One more trap of the queen. I think Sotar was also trapped. So white getting rid of this situation will be rook d1, only one move, and then queen e7. So he can keep going with counterattack with knight d5 maybe, but then he's going to lose a piece. So half will Nelson get the chance to trap his queen, but he didn't do that simple move, rook c7, and queen is pretty limited where to go. You control the whole board squares, most of all because of the pair of bishops. Thank you so much, guys. I finished for today. I'll be glad if you